Hey parents, my name is Robin Setzer and my partner Angie Upchurch. We are here again this month to share some tips with you on ways that you can help your child at home. In third grade, during the month of January, we will be studying characters in our books. And our standard is describe characters in a story and explain how their actions contribute to the sequence of events. So on our flyer, we have listed some guiding questions for you to use at home, as well as vocabulary words and a character activity. Your children will be reading chapter books now that we're in the latter half of the school year. Because of Winn-Dixie will be one of the chapter books that they will be studying in class, along with Diamond Daniel. Because of Winn-Dixie is one of my favorite books, and there's so many characters in this book for your children to track their journey throughout the chapters. They are going to enjoy this book, so don't be surprised if they come home talking about Because of Winn-Dixie. As always, I'm going to encourage you to continue to use your journal, your reading journals at home. When they are answering their question stems, have them write about their reading. This is so important, and it's a continuing learning of what's happening in the classroom. And then the last thing I want to share with you is the character activity. You will find that there are 5 questions on the character activity sheet. I am asking that you cut those apart, put them in a cup or a little Ziploc bag, have your child pull out 1 question per night to answer, and then you have a discussion about their answer. It is so important that you watch the growth of your child over time. Now you're starting to see that their vocabulary is stronger. They're going more in depth with their answers. That means that they're on track with their learning. So I encourage you, number 1, to continue reading with them each night, making sure they're getting that reading time in, and also that discussion time with you and talking about what they are reading. So at this time, I'm going to turn it over to my partner, Angie Upchurch, to talk about math.
Yes, and January for your third grade students is equally exciting in the world of math. This month, your student is going to be introduced to fractions. It is the first time that your student has worked with fractions. And this standard is understand fractions with denominators of 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8 using area and length models. We have a picture here to show you what these area and length models look like. There's also the fraction vocabulary as well as an activity that your student can do as well. Again, the best way you can help your child is to show them that fractions are part of the real world. And you use fractions so often at home and in your work, and just to share that with your student is so powerful for them to see that fractions are indeed numbers. Fractions are equal parts of a whole. So when you are cooking and you get to share with them, the what 1/2 cup of milk is, or that 2/4 of a cup of milk is the same as a half, is very powerful. And again, remember, when you are helping your student, you don't have to do fifths or tenths or other fractions, just the fractions that have the denominators 2, 4, 8, and 3, and 6. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be the beginning of a math journey. You talked about an ELA journey. It's going to be the beginning of a math journey in parts of a whole with fractions. And we just think that they're going to really enjoy this study. Again, we're going to sign off by saying that we care about your child's learning, and we hope that you guys have fun with fractions.
And we look forward to seeing you again next month.